This shit ain't nothing to me, you stupid piece of shit.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, we had a great show last night.
Yeah. Very interesting. What's up?
What are you looking for, King?
Oh.
Phone right there, you little devil.
You're looking like a damn cat there.
Looking out there, looking around saying, what do we got here? Where's my dang phone?
Where's my dang phone?
You should quit worrying about the phone and start worrying about that dang microphone. Pick that thing up, put it by your mouth.
We're worrying about that damn macro phone. Start worrying about that microphone.
Darcy loves to turn on music and go, check it out, I can remix it. And put the microphone and go, wow, 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 wow.
I heard you were playing the Monster Mash in the car.
He was playing the Monster Mash in the car. I thought it was ironic, and then he was doing all the dance moves. He was singing along. He was hitting him with that one, doing the whole Monster Mash. Then he immediately went to what I could only describe as Halloween funk.
Yeah.
What was the Halloween
I
funk
put on
song?
Thriller, and everyone was like, oh, I don't want to hear Thriller. And then I was like, all right, Walk the Night it is.
Yeah. Yeah, he
By
loved
the
his Halloween.
Scat Brothers.
Scat Brothers?
Yeah.
What's that?
I always forget also just how diverse your taste of music is.
Yeah.
You truly listen to everything, and it's wild to be in the car and be like, "Oh shit, yeah."
Well, I
You
like
got
what
a
I
little bit
like,
of everything.
but, like I'm wearing a Suicide Silence shirt, and it's like nobody wants to hear,
That.
deathcore.
Yeah.
When you're on the way to a party.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
what does everyone want to hear? The Monster
the
Mash.
Monster Mash. You got because everyone was
He knows it. Everybody can sing along.
everyone was talking about karaoke. Then I was like, I have the ultimate karaoke song.
Yes.
It was the mash.
It was a graveyard smash. The Monster Mash.
It is a good song.
We got all
No,
the
it's not. That is a comically terrible song. That's an awful song.
I kind of like it.
And then he starts making sounds.
Who made that song? Who's the artist? of
Boris, dude.
Boris.
And the Crypt Kickers.
that? That's what the name is?
Yes,
Yeah.
dude.
Spooky.
How much would you pay to go see them in concert?
I mean, how much would you have to pay in order to find a man that can reanimate a corpse?
yeah.
Some would say they've been dead the whole time.
It's a bunch of skeletons hanging
Is
from
Boris
string.
dead?
I
yeah.
assume.
When's that
Dude,
song
Boris
from?
was like 1964 or something.
Really?
That song's from the 60s. And
Holy
I mean,
shit.
just listen to the quality of it.
Yeah.
It was the 60s where you didn't have to be. It was that time period where you didn't have to be a good singer. You just had to
Yeah.
have a unique voice.
I could see Playboy Cardi remixing that on his next album.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Vamp gang. Vamp gang.
Was a vamping time.
Mash. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's
All right.
coming for you, buddy.
Mash.
Love seeing Sean square up on the cat.
Yeah.
Get out of
I
there.
love seeing Sean just hate animals.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Really makes me laugh. Really makes me laugh.
Such a crazy trait.
Yeah.
I was
Crazy. If we
asking-
were driving home yesterday, there was a dead raccoon in the road. I swerved to run it over a second
You
time.
were like, good.
I'm like, good. Make sure it's dead.
Sean was showing me some blind spots in my music taste last night.
Dude, he doesn't know Peter Gabriel.
No
I know.
idea. Didn't know who it was. Didn't know John
Do
Denver.
you think the reason that his tastes are so bad is because he doesn't know like the Beatles exist?
He doesn't know anything like classic. It's so interesting
well,
to me.
A
I was
Whole
like,
Lot of Red must be the best album of all time.
I was like, yeah. So you know, like Genesis and explaining the Phil Collins situation and everything. And then I was like, do you know this song? I put on Salisbury Hill. He's like, I have no idea what this is,
Dude.
And I was like, you've never heard this song? And he's
Yeah.
like, never
Salisbury
heard.
Hill does.
It's phenomenal. I listened to it
Yeah.
on the way here, just because I came into my car immediately. That music started playing, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. But last night, we were in the car. It was me and Sean in the front, a black guy and a white woman in the back. And Sean was playing all these songs, Peter Gabriel, John Denver. And then I, like, turned around and I was like, turned to the black guy and I was like, do you? And then I was like, oh, this is weird. So I had to be like, do either of you know this?
And sure enough, the black guy was like, no, I don't know this.
He's like,
And I was
no
like, do you know
idea.
Salisbury Hill? He's like, no.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I would say Phil Collins is definitely the blacker of the crew from Genesis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Phil
Yeah.
Collins.
But Peter
Soul.
Gabriel is unfortunately the best.
Is he
I
he's
would-
better than Phil Collins?
Absolutely.
Peter-
Undoubtedly.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly. Don't even make me get started.
Phil Collins-
independent album, you're going to tell me the Tarzan soundtrack is better than So?
Tarzan soundtrack is
It's
pretty
good. It's called Tarzan
For
soundtrack
starters.
is
Yeah, you're
good.
talking to the crypt kicker himself right now.
No, have you listened to the
He loves
Tarzan?
theme music.
Have you
Tarzan
listened to the
soundtrack
Tarzan
ain't bad.
soundtrack?
When I was a kid.
No, dude, it is actually
It is
good.
like one of
Yeah.
those things where, like, for a Disney soundtrack, Phil Collins went way harder than he had to.
That's awesome.
And he's a drummer.
Yeah.
So there's just parts in the Tarzan soundtrack.
I
where
want to know.
He is going nuts. And, like, kids in the theater were like, holy shit.
It's insane.
It's so funny to think of them like recording this, and he's just like in the booth, like pounding the drums, like sweating his ass
It
off.
is.
And they're like,
Dude, it's
Phil,
like-
this is for Tarzan.
Yeah, no,
literally
that
is
was
what
a
happened.
meme. I'm not kidding. That was a meme that blew up in like
Really?
2019.
Everyone's
Where
like,
so
there was a
funny.
dude just
So
being
hard.
like, okay, this is good. And then it's just like, I want to know about the stranger like us. And the guy's like, holy fuck, does he know this is about a man who thinks he's an ape?
Yeah.
This song is so good.
That
I was
rules.
helping a lady set up her Tesla when I used to work there. And
Yeah.
it was just this like, probably like 45, 50-year-old woman, really pretty. Like,
Yeah.
absolutely stunning 45-year-old lady. And I remember I was like, yeah, so whatever's playing on your phone last will just queue up immediately. And she was like, all right. And then I'm like, you just hit that immediately. Tarzan soundtrack started playing. And she was like, that's really embarrassing. I'm like, that's a great soundtrack. Phil
Yeah.
Collins this. She's like, I really like that soundtrack.
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
Phil Collins was a little darker than Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
I think.
Peter Gabriel he was, I think, such a fucking vibe though, because he left Genesis and then all of his music was like, I'm the man.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm the coolest.
That's why he had friction with
drumming
Genesis.
is gay.
Because
What about this
I think
key
Peter
guitar
Gabriel-
solo?
I think Peter Gabriel also used to be a drummer.
Really?
Yeah, Genesis were all like incredible.
Just all drummers.
kind of. They were all like really
These
good
guitar
musicians.
strings are set up to my drum kit.
So like if Genesis had this weird thing where the drummer was the main character,
Yeah.
and then Peter Gabriel, the reason he had friction with Genesis was because like he would do like costumes and stuff. So it'd be like Genesis doing these like cool like funky prog rock songs, and then Peter Gabriel would come out being like, I'm a knight, and he would be like in like armor, and then people were like, whoa,
Yeah.
and then the rest of Genesis were like, he's kind of taking
It's
our
kind of more about the drums, actually.
he's kind of taken away from the drums.
I like to think of like Peter Gabriel coming out in crazier and crazier costumes, and Phil Collins just getting bigger and bigger drums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I do find it funny that like Genesis is putting out all that kind of music and whatnot, and then the thing that beats them out is Sledgehammer, and everyone's like, "What's Sledgehammer about?" Phil Collins writes all these famously dark songs. What's
Yeah.
that? And they're like, "What's Sledgehammer about?" And he's like, "It's about my fucking dick."
Yeah.
He's like, "It's called a sledgehammer."
That
Yeah,
rules. Yeah.
Peter Gabriel, he got really into world music.
he did. I
Yeah.
saw him
So-
when he came through on tour.
Yeah.
I saw him his last tour that he came through Vancouver in like 2024, I
He's
think
all
it was.
fat now.
He's really fat.
Really? How big?
Oh, dude.
Put a number on it.
Dude, he is like, those two twins from Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
He's like one of them.
Whoa.
It's crazy.
He's
like
all
you see,
hunked
but
up.
he's also shaved, like shaved head.
Wow.
He's a short dude too. By the
He
looks of
looks
it,
like
he's
Dr.
so
Eggman.
He does look like Eggman. And I remember he was doing Sledgehammer, and we had gone down like right to the front row because it's all like boomers. They don't really give
Yeah.
a shit. They're all sitting.
Yeah.
And he started doing Sledgehammer, and he's kept doing this move where not Sledgehammer. Sorry, Darcy, you would fucking know the song Big Time.
Yeah.
Well, Big Time's
Big Time's
playing.
great.
Big Time. He would just,
I'm on my way, I'm making it.
Big Time.
Big time.
And there's like
Randy
a part
Newman
where the
would do
backup
something.
singers go Big Time, and
Nice.
during that point, he would get the microphone in his hand and just go. Back and forth, but like hard,
Yeah.
like
Head
to a
bleeding?
hard point. And I remember him just staring over, and I was pretty drunk, but it felt like he was staring at me and my girlfriend at that time, and he kept just being like, "I'm making it." And he'd go back and. I was like, Jesus,
Is that what he's gonna do to my girl?
It was crazy. Wild.
Yeah. Have you talked about meeting up with your dad at the?
Yes, I think
on this
I haven't
pod?
talked about it on this podcast. Darcy,
Yeah.
I remember showing you the text because I was dating a girl and she had never met my family.
Right.
And I was like, let's go to Peter Gabriel. And she loved specifically some of the songs off So, like In Your Eyes, girls.
Yeah.
Chicks love In Your Eyes.
Gay.
Mercy Street, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, I'll go see Peter Gabriel. But it's a lot of like just chill boomers and then like kind of older Gen X who are getting drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, we'll meet up with my parents later. We're in these nosebleeds, but we'll sneak down at the front. Those look vacant. And then I look down at my phone, and it's my mom just going like, come to section 12C right now. Your dad's about to fight someone. I'd be like, Carmen, we got to go. And I like went down there, and it's my dad just like, well, he won't shut the fuck up. And it's like, he's like,
It's a guy's
So
CPAP machine going off. This fucking guy.
Apparently, some dude was in like the upper bowl or whatever, just like still heckling for some reason.
Oh my
heckling
God,
while
yeah.
the show was
What an
happening. Be like,
idiot.
play the next song.
Yeah.
Play the next song.
Your dad is just.
And my dad just like turning red. I was like, someone get him to shut the fuck up. And the guy ended up getting escorted out.
That's
Hell yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea who Peter Gabriel. I like Simon and Garfunkel.
You fucking would, you pussy.
You don't like Simon and Garfunkel?
I do, but like compared to Peter Gabriel.
I don't know Peter Gabriel. I might like him. I'm gonna listen.
I
to
honestly think you will. You will love Peter Gabriel.
the songs you played me, I did like.
Art
They're very
Garfunkel
nice.
does have some fun ones.
Dude, he rules.
Yeah.
His fucking harmonies.
You know,
Christ.
he was like besties with Lorne Michaels.
Really?
They were, like,
I knew
childhood
that
friends.
because they were on SNL all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like unofficial cast members for like the first season, right? Yeah.
They were like childhood friends.
That's sick.
So that's why Chevy Chase was in the You Can Call Me Al.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
Do you like ASAP Rocky?
Some of his stuff. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
If
Why?
you listen to ASAP Rocky, you'll be like, and then listen to Peter Gabriel, you'll be able to track
took
a ton
everything.
of influence.
Really?
I swear
being
to God,
serious?
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
I feel like hip hop fans never want to hear this, but I'm like, if you listen to ASAP Rocky and then you listen to Pink Floyd and Peter Gabriel, you will hear a lot of influence.
Yeah,
People are like,
yeah.
no, and I'm like, yes.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
don't like any of ASAP Rocky's like rock songs, you know?
No, I'm talking even like Long Last ASAP.
Oh, really?
Like LSD, all these tracks.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this does sound a lot like it.
Interesting. I'll
Modern
listen
day
to-
Peter Gabriel, Francis and the Lights.
I don't know them either.
Pretty good.
Yeah. All right, I have huge blind spots with music.
And also in your eyes.
In my eyes.
Also, while you're driving.
your eyes, you can't see
Bobby's blind spots, your eyes you cannot see.
In your eyes, cataracts.
I do have, yeah.
Your rods
Or
and
do I
cones
know I
are
have
skewed.
astigmatisms? I got astigmatisms.
Everybody's got a goddamn stigmatism.
I got astigmatism.
I got a stigmatism against these motherfuckers.
When
Bobby,
stigma-
Bobby
I
looks
got
to his
autism.
future and he goes, nah, fuck man, it's too bright.
Shit.
I can't see.
I
Lights
can't.
I'm
blinding
going
me.
blind. It's too bright.
Oh, yeah, me and Sean did a bit of a stinker gig last
Holy
night.
fuck, dude.
Bit of a stinker.
Holy, walking into that theater, I wanted to burst out laughing.
Oh my God,
They're
yeah.
like,
Oh,
come on
theater.
in. Theater, entirely
Okay.
About a
staffed.
300-person theater, I'd say. Would
Okay.
you say?
Yep.
Yeah, about
300
there.
people stacked high.
Yeah.
300-person theater. We get inside there. It's all old people. They
Yeah.
look like they're volunteers working there. And then one probably 30-year-old brown girl who just
Yeah.
was kind of like, all right, I guess you're comedians.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
seemed absolutely done with it. And she's like, here, we'll take you down to where it's happening. And she takes us down.
This wasn't a scam show.
It was.
It was.
It was. a scam show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Takes us down.
I didn't know they had more in the pipeline.
Oh, do they?
I am blown away that they have more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. With
It's
how much
nuts.
money they probably lost on that.
Yeah. They for sure just ate a couple grand on that, I think. I would have to guess. I don't know what that theater rent. It was like a
must have.
community center theater, so it might be like really cheap to rent or something.
Yeah.
But like I would think they're in the red.
Apparently, they had the wrong poster out front for 3 weeks. It said Arizona on it.
Yeah, and they were running it on Instagram too. They were like paying to run an ad on Instagram in Vancouver that was for an Arizona comedy show. And he's like, "Yeah, people were pretty upset." They were like, "Why the fuck are you showing us this?"
It was fucking crazy, dude.
And then I think they changed the ad so that it like had the right poster, but all the comments were like still under it.
And he was.
Really
the tough
funny.
thing was, is that
He was a nice
a
guy. I liked the guy,
He
yeah.
was a nice guy, but it was also so weird in the situation of him being like, "Hey man, can you time people?" And I was like, "What?" He's
Yeah.
like, "Can you time people?" And I was like, "I can't light people. It's a theater." Like,
Yeah.
I'm from the side. And I was like, "Oh," and he's like, "You know what? I'll just do it." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And then within like 2 comics, he's like, "Are you timing them?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"All right, it looks like I'm fucking timing these people." But he had me hosting. So he had me hosting, and I had myself hosting. And
All old people, one young couple, 30 people also. in a
30
300
people.
person
Thankfully, they
theater.
all sat up close to the front, but it was crazy to look out and be like, there's like 30 people in here. Me and Bobby both did the kids before the Christmas recital in elementary school of like looking out from the
Yeah.
curtains. And
They
just,
made
like,
eye contact with like an old lady.
immediately
Yeah.
eye contact. And then they're like, welcome your host for this evening, Sean McDonald. I walk out. First person I see, a 10-year-old boy. 10-year-old boy front row, and I'm like, well, there goes like my whole set.
Yeah.
I'm like, Here we go. All right, cool.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
did my set. There's a 10-year-old boy there and a bunch of old people.
Where was
so
this in town?
It was in Port Coquitlam at the end of the line. At
Literally the end of the line.
As far as you can
Like
get out
you
of
saw
town on
the
the
you
train.
saw the train end.
Yeah,
it was
of course.
crazy.
Yeah.
I know the
Which
station.
also
Yes.
you think the station's gonna go into the ground and just kind of stop.
No.
It's literally like it looks like it's waiting to be expanded.
Yes, it just
Yeah.
got cut off. Yeah. So it's at the end of the line. I get on stage. I'm like, holy fuck, this is all old people. I got to clean up my act a bit. So I'm doing the joke, my opening joke where I'm like, someone told me something in the green room, and like instead of saying I fucked this girl, I'm like I made love to this woman, and then I'm like cleaning up this joke as I'm doing it. Then I'm like doing it, and I'm like, this joke is about me pissing on a woman and thinking it's short. What the fuck am I doing right now? And then I get to the punchline and it like bombs. And I'm like, this is all I got. Like, I don't have other stuff, And I'm just like doing all my material about like killing myself and everything, but I'm being like, when you get a little sad.
It's like the PBS friendly version.
And then I
Those
keep
moments
like,
where you're trying to like censor your own act in real time
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
looking at the child.
looking at the boy. Yeah.
It's fucking
I'm
terrible.
sorry.
I'm sorry you brought your boy. I wouldn't have.
And your whole act is like, I'm gay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm gay. And I'm a little funny. Yeah.
And none of those things are true, but all of it's true.
Yes, I know. It's so crazy. And then just that, when you like do those shows where like you're just like, I was doing fine. Like there was a few people in the crowd who like loved it. A lot of old people who like hated it. I did the abortion joke.
Yeah,
the
you do
joke.
not play well for them.
Yes, no, I do not play well for the elderly because they I did a show one time with this like clean cut young comic and he went up before me, just murdered, and then I went up and like bombed, and then after the show he's like, they liked me a lot more, and I was like, that's because you're the grandson that they're like, I can't wait to see him at Christmas, and then I'm the one where they're like, he hasn't fucking died yet, what I mean? Like, we thought he was gonna be gone a long time ago, But so I'm like kind of the abortion joke they fucking hated. The one where I'm like, do whatever you want with your body as long as it's not an abortion. They went, oh,
I don't
and
know
then
if I've seen that joke work.
it works.
I've seen it work.
It
before.
works.
I believe it's a good joke.
Yeah.
But every time I feel like people are like, "Ugh."
Yeah. It worked. But
So
then
this weird gay suicidal man's also pro-life? What is he about?
My whole
he's
thing. You can't
impossible
track
to
me down.
parse.
He's pro-Kevorkian, but also you can't get an abortion.
He's allowed to kill himself, but so yeah, and then there's these like two young women in the crowd who are just like, fuck no, and I was like,
Oh,
easy,
dude,
like,
I
they,
missed
like,
that.
oh,
Holy
they got
shit!
so
Was
angry.
it the two girls to the right?
Yeah.
Oh, the white girl and the brown girl.
Yes, yeah.
Oh
Over there.
no.
Yeah, they were probably like 35.
30? Yeah.
30, 35. They were like, boo! Boo! And then I was like, ladies, I'm kidding. Obviously, I think women should be allowed to get abortions, right?
And what they say after that?
And then
Yay!
they went, yeah! And then I went, as long as their husband says it's okay. And they went, boo! Boo! And I said, stay with me. The rest of this joke is making fun of a old former fat woman who took Ozempic. Shut up.
So it's not working for anyone else in the crowd.
No!
And two are actively...
Yeah, mad. Yeah. And then I got to the punchline and it like got a titter, you know? And then I was like, I gotta fucking get back from this shit. Here's a joke about sucking my dad's cock. It was,
brutal show, dude.
brutal show. I
How much
got
time
him
did you
back
do?
by the 25 minutes.
Yeah, he was closing
How
them out.
early into the set was this?
Oh, it was about 8. I was about 8 minutes in. Of course, I opened with "Squirt is piss," right? So,
Right.
I kind of
Making love.
the whole set was me like, I'm like walking, then I fall into a big hole, and then I'm like, oh god, I got out of it. And then I walk 2 more feet, I fall into another huge hole, and I'm like, oh, I got out of it.
Your ending was great.
The ending was okay. Ending was all right.
How a monkey smokes a cigar.
Great joke.
Good night.
Good night. Did it get
Good
a laugh?
night to a theater.
Yeah.
Killed me.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I kept trying to do crowd work on this old guy who hated me. Then I did crowd
dentist
work
or
on
who?
this old woman who loved me. It was a pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But yeah, it was a crazy fucking
Nice, like
stinker.
45-minute drive out there too.
Yeah,
30
45-minute drive out. Yeah, not great. Not too fun.
So you guys also went 45 minutes to bomb for 30 people.
yes, yeah. You did too.
I did the exact same thing.
What a Friday.
I had
At least your room was kind of full with 30 people in it.
well, the early show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Late
was rough,
show,
dude.
I'm getting nothing, and then I have to do more time between acts.
God.
And I did the sports day joke.
Oh wow.
Long walk,
Big long walk.
They didn't buy in from the moment I started speaking.
It's also not one you can really shorten.
No.
Yeah, it's
No.
just got to be 7 minutes.
Every part is about it's about an 8-minute joke.
yeah.
So I get to the final punchline, and it's the first laugh I've gotten in about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Of like, ha, 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 ha. And then I had to bring up the headliner. I went, man, you guys are. And then my brain was just like, be a pro. And I went, my friends. And that kind of got a laugh because they were like, what? And then I was like, you're going to love your headliner.
Yeah, buddy. It's been rough.
How was hosting?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible, dude.
You did okay.
Also, no, but I was also doing in that weird mindset where I had goo brain. So it was me just trying to be like, that's like, yeah. It was like that energy where I'd be like, oh, cool. So you're a tooth doctor, dentist. So you're you're in town for dental stuff.
So this theater got to witness Himbo Sean and Clean Bobby.
It was truly terrible.
It was also last night. So me and Randy were backstage, and we hear this like kind of like crackling, and then we notice there's like a headset off to our left. And it's this old woman who works at the theater, and then like a younger guy, and they're talking on the headset like about kind of the show as the show's happening. And I was like, I gotta listen to this. So I listen to the headset as Sean's on, and they're like kind of just like the old woman be like, this guy, you know. And then he does a P&E joke, and she's like, I haven't been to the P&E in a while. And the guy goes, yeah, me neither. And she goes, I like the P&E. Can't do the spinny rides anymore. He goes, I can't do the drops. She goes, you can't do Hellevator? And he goes, can't do Hellevator. She goes, should we go to the P&E? And then they just planned a P&E trip over the next 5 minutes. And I couldn't stop listening. She's like, Wednesday would be good.
I got
like,
to
I think, is Hellevator, is that part of the pass? And she's like, I think you might have to pay more for the Hellevator. It was very interesting.
I had to be, first of all, they were not as polite to go, this guy.
Yeah.
And I also, I had to be dressed down on it because I was like, fuck it, I'll listen. I started listening on the headset side stage.
Yeah.
And I could hear like the young guy just do memes from like 10 years ago, and it's an old lady, so she thinks they're hysterical.
Yeah.
So she's like, Bryce, and he's like, new phone, who dis? And she's like, new phone, who dis? New phone, who dis? New phone, who dis? And then he's like, new phone, who dis? Yeah, she's like, it's Gail. It's Gail. And he's like, oh, Gail who? And she's like, it's new phone, who dis? Like she's dying at new phone, who dis? And then she's talking to him, and then she's like, do you hear that? It's like staticky. I think they put the headset down on the table. I can hear it on the other end. I don't think they properly hooked it up. And I was just like, oh, fuck. Like, I took it off as so
The fact that you guys were like KGB operatives, like,
It was very
Oh,
captivating.
yeah. It felt like I had bugged a phone, and they're like, we know you're listening. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Of
I
course.
felt like I was in the conversation.
Sean, yeah, Bobby's happy to not be alone, and Sean gets freaked out that he's gonna get in trouble. Do you like those? That's their job.
Yeah.
They got paid to do that.
Yes.
You ever just like see some people's existences
Yes.
and you're like, that's so peaceful.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
my
And
God,
then
yeah.
we're all out here just going to war against either silence or actual human beings.
Yep.
It feels like I'm fighting a war in Mars.
Yeah.
I'm like, no one's ever going to see this. No one's
Nope.
ever going to hear about this.
Yeah.
This hurts so badly, and it's for nothing that's within our earthly realm.
It's for
Truly.
nothing and like not even a huge amount of money.
No,
And then
pretty small.
when it's done and you're like, I did it. I retook the
now
hill.
time to take a spaceship back. yeah.
Yeah, 45-minute train ride alone.
Starship.
And then you I've lost Starship. And then you come home and people were like, fuck off.
No.
Yeah,
Was it good? No.
How do I get on?
Yeah, seriously.
Can I get on that? Yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys are always there. How do I get on it?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you're like,
but
I would
even
love
so-
if you hosted.
Talking to the guy, I don't want to like air a show. We're not going to say his name, but I was like, do you do a lot of like shows in San Fran? And he's like, no, mostly just do these. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's just like not a comedian.
No, I didn't really watch his set.
I mean, I think they do like I think that's like a weekly in San Fran.
I think they make a ton of money
Yeah.
in the Bay Area.
In
We
the
didn't
Bay.
get a chance to ask him about the 5 top
Dude,
dancers
I'm
from the
so
Bay.
bummed.
I know.
We
I
didn't
wish
ask
we
him
asked
about the bird. Yeah, I know.
Oh, and then we also had a party. We all went to the same party.
Yeah.
We had fun.
You had a blast.
Oh yeah.
We had a good time.
I thought you were talking about the same night. I was like, you went to a party with
No.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
went
yeah.
me and Gail and the other guy that had said we all went
it's
to
been
party.
a long time since we've gone to a manager's party.
Party.
Let's go to a party.
No, yeah, we were at that HOC party. It was fun.
That was fun as hell.
Everyone was doing the bird. Were you
Everybody
there
was
when everyone
doing
was
the
doing the bird?
I was there when everyone.
Were you there when everyone was doing the smees and Kelly got a video and I was like, hey, can you please delete that? And she was
Yeah.
like, I don't think I'm going to.
I left before all that started happening.
You missed it. One
was
of the
fun.
One of the best moments of the night. Jimmy got nut tapped so fucking hard.
By Coop.
And then by Coop, and then Mr. Brightside started playing, and everyone went fucking nuts. And then just off to the side, Jimmy was just curled over like this. Like,
Going, got a whole video of it. It's just
and
everybody
everyone's like,
singing
oh,
Mr.
Brightside.
And then me turning to Jimmy just going, and having to sit down eventually.
It was great.
He
Yeah,
deserves it.
he does 100%.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Long
deserves to
time
get tapped. Yeah, long
long
time coming.
time coming.
I was just in Alberta. That was good. My dad's going fucking crazy.
Oh,
Yeah. How was that?
It was good. It was good. It was nice to see the fam. I met my my little nephew. He's 8 weeks old. Very cute guy. My dad is losing his fucking
for now.
mind. My
I meant that by his age. Yeah, 8 weeks now from now. 8 weeks old for now.
he made his cute for
Yeah,
now.
that's what I thought you meant too.
That kid's gonna be fucking chopped.
He's gonna be so nasty.
Beep beep, ugly incoming.
Sorry, the ugly bus is coming and he has to take a ride.
Hello, Gail. That kid's gonna be fucking horrible.
Hey Gail, bring the ugly stick you got hit with over.
Hey, Gail, new baby. Who dis?
But what happened with your dad?
So I met him, and then my mom just keeps being like, every time I talk to my mom, she's like, "Your dad is in the red zone," and I'm like,
What
"What?"
does that mean?
So I guess with
It's like NFL.
there's like a green, yeah. He keeps doing touchdown dances. He keeps doing the bird around the house every time he does a dish.
Bobby, I got a touchdown. Time to hit the swoop.
1987, Chesterfield High School.
Come on, it's just this, Bob.
But no, the red zone. So there's 3 zones. You're supposed to be in the green zone. Then you're doing good. That means you're calm. You're collected. Yellow zone, you're getting a little agitated.
heightened.
Red zone, you're flying off the fucking
Crazy
handle.
to be in such an abusive household that you've like turned it into like a fun game.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is like a thing in crisis intervention as well.
Yes, this
Oh,
is
wow.
like
Practice for it.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like
I
yeah.
live in the yellow zone.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. You live in the yellow zone. You could get pushed either way. You know what
I
I
believe
mean?
it's called China, but go on.
I live in the yellow zone. Beijing.
Yeah, Beijing people kind of are always in the yellow zone.
Oh yeah.
It is always one of like, get out of the way. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Polite,
Bye.
yeah.
So he's been in the red zone. You know what I mean? She's like, he used to be in the green and the yellow zone a lot more. Now he just gets right into the red. He goes from green to red.
Wow.
And so he's flying off the handle constantly. First day I'm there, we go to this like farmer's market, and my dad, he gets this we get these awesome pierogies and sausages. My dad gets a different type of sausage than me. He gets a Spanish sausage, a little spicy. So I'm like, hey
loves
Dad,
spice.
can I have a piece of your sausage? He goes, no. And I was like, come on. He's like, no. And I was like, little piece, not gonna kill you. And he's like, Bobby, no. And I was like, come on, give me a piece of this sausage. It looks so yummy. And he goes, shut the fuck up. I'm not giving you any of that fucking sausage. God, fuck. And then my mom goes, Greg, there's children here. He goes, fucking where? I don't see any fucking children. There's a kid sitting right beside us. And there's also an old man who doesn't know any of it. We sat at his table because there wasn't enough tables. So there's just this old guy kind of looking over like, what the hell? And then my dad's just raging, And then he calms down. We're all laughing at him. He calms down. Then the old guy leaves. He goes, thanks for the entertainment, And then later we leave the fair and we're driving. I do this new bit that I'm doing on my dad, which is
This is very funny.
we listen to the radio in the car, and then every time there's an ad on the radio, I just go, whoa. He's like, what? It's 20% down, 5% ARP. I'm like, you hearing this? And he goes, yeah. I go, what a deal. And he goes, I guess so. I go, do you think they're making money on that? I mean, they got to be losing money on that. And he goes, I don't know. I don't think they lose money. I mean,
Super
LA
mattress sale. 5% off next for your best sleep ever.
And then, another
the
ad goes
car
on, and I
around.
go, are you fucking hearing this shit? And he goes, what the fuck is wrong? What's with you today, Bob? And it's great. And then, the next night we're all hanging out at home. He does make pig noises at my sister again while she's eating.
Very funny.
He does that, which is great. And then one night, the next day, a bunch of people stayed over. Like my friend Neil stayed over. My friend Jade stayed over. We're having like breakfast the next morning. And my mom made waffles. And then my mom like drops waffles off in my plate. My dad's like having a good time eating waffles, loves waffles. My mom drops waffles on my plate. I go, thank you, motherfucker. And he goes, what the fuck? And I go, huh? And he goes, why the fuck would you say that? And I was like, say what? And he's like, you call your fucking mom a motherfucker? And my mom's like, what, Greg, what are you doing? And he goes, this fucking little retard at the table. And I go, Jesus. She goes, you're calling him a retard because he called me motherfucker? And he goes, you're a fucking goof. Bobby, you are a fucking goof, you know that? And I was like, a goof? And he goes, oh, you fucking piss me off. Oh, now laugh at me. Now laugh at me. And then he just goes into the next room and starts sleeping immediately.
That's so fucking funny. I gotta sleep this off.
He like goes from like clenched fists and then just like starts snoring. It's crazy.
That is insane.
And then later that day, it's like a downpour that day. It's like a downpour. And then me and my mom are just like at the table playing crib, and she just looks out the outside and she goes, oh, Jesus Christ. And I go, what? And she goes, your dad's pissing in the backyard. He's pissing in the backyard. And then I leave, and then I talk to my mom, and my mom's like, yeah, I was talking to your dad yesterday. He said that was the best visit we've had in years. And I was like, he is crazy. He's losing his mind. Yeah, it was nuts. Got to sit courtside, though, at a basketball game. ECBL game.
Nice.
Elite Canadian Basketball League.
Very fun.
Very
Elite.
fun.
Very
Yeah.
fun. They have
Basketball
different
league.
rules.
They have different rules. Yep. They get, it's like a race to a certain amount of points for the last little bit of the game. It was also funny. There was some guys on the team who were like so good at basketball. Like some of them were like great at, you're like, holy shit, this guy's fucking cooking. And then there was one guy who was just like 40 and bald. You know what I mean? You're like, I think this guy has gout, you know?
Just in it for the love of the game.
Yeah, he's got like
Yeah.
a wet jumper, you know what I mean? But other than that, it's kind of like he's not doing that. He's not
Yeah,
moving
yeah,
fast, you know what I mean?
Jesus.
They pass him the ball, he's putting it in, but that's
Ugh.
about it. Yeah, he's
Damn.
kind of limping. Yeah, it was very fun.
Sink it, Baldy.
Sink it, Guts. Go ahead. Yeah, pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm still reeling from the fact that you're like, wow, Dad's in the red zone, and then you described it, and I was like, I think I was raised in the red zone.
Oh, yeah. I was, too. My dad was in the red zone often, but
Yeah.
now it's just like such a quick, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to be a little more gradual into the red zone, but now he's like just hope everything will be fine, and then he's in the red zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if your dad is anything like my parents,
Yeah.
like just even being like, well, we went to the farmer's market. I'm like, well, that's a recipe for disaster right there.
Yes. Oh my God.
You took
yeah,
him
yeah,
out
yeah.
of his place.
Yes. Yeah. Out
You
of his
know,
goon
like,
cave.
Yeah, we took my. Yeah. I prefer a Fortress of Solitude, but Bat Cave. Yeah, if I take my dad anywhere, it's like there you are now in a 90th percentile.
Oh yeah.
That he's going to be like fuck, and then
Yeah.
it's just going to.
It's so funny.
He goes
though.
to pick up groceries. and,
Yes.
It's like
Does it make you laugh when your dad does it?
no,
Really?
no,
Wow.
because it's
It kills me.
yeah.
Yeah, your dad is also like a cartoon character's dad, though.
Yeah,
He is, yeah.
You gotta
Your
have like
dad-
like if someone were to make a cartoon about an Albertan kid
Yes.
with a Albertan dad, it would
Yeah.
be like, there you go.
You're
Yes.
like the reality of Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like you
It's the
are
nicest thing
that.
you've ever said to me. Thank you.
I still
The
find
worst
it.
movie ever made.
I still find it so funny that your mom calls you Charlie Brown.
yes.
Where
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
your name is Robert
Garth
Bobby,
Warner. Yeah.
and then she's like Charlie Brown, Charlie, and I'm just like, why didn't you get named Charlie?
Chuck, come here.
It is staggering to me that you can say thank you, motherfucker, and your
Yes.
mom's like and like your dad being like, what the fuck? Like,
What the fuck?
Oh, I hit my
goddamn
grandma
goof.
with that. She finds it funny.
you say
Yeah.
thank you, motherfucker. To
I'll
your
say it to my grandma. I'll tell my grandma to sit her black ass down, and she laughs. Like I hit her with that one, and it kills, dude. I'll do it in
Yeah.
front of like my sister's friend. I'll be like, man, why don't you sit your black ass down? And they'll be like, what the fuck?
I like experimented with calling my mom by her first name sometimes when I'm
Yeah.
spitting facts.
Yeah, me too.
I'll
Yeah.
say, look, Carol.
Oh, I'm not kidding.
That made her- that makes her laugh.
My grandparents on my dad's side, we would only call them by their first name.
That's
Yeah.
That's like
insane.
what they asked.
You didn't what?
What they asked, and also
so
both of their
cold.
names
Is
were
that
not,
the future?
It was
Is that
also they're
the
not-
medium?
What's that? No,
Okay.
that's my grandma. I wasn't as close with these
Yeah.
guys. I liked them, but I wasn't as close. This was the war veteran and,
Okay.
and his wife.
Yeah.
and they were like, you call us Ed and Shirley. Neither of their real names.
What?
I know.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah, like
yeah.
they hated being called grandma or grandpa. It
Yeah.
was like Ed Shirley.
Wait, literally Ed and Shirley, or you're just not saying the real names on the
Ed,
podcast?
no, that's not their real names. But
Yeah.
that's also what we would call them.
You would call them Ed and Shirley.
Yes.
Why?
My grandpa hated his like real name.
Yeah.
And my grandma, I have no idea. It was
Yeah.
just like a shortened version.
My grandpa thought I was a spy for the Japanese. Yeah.
My grandpa absolutely. He still hadn't recovered from it. A truly brilliant man. riddled with
if it
it.
isn't Hirohito himself.
I don't
thought I'd
buy it.
never
I
see
saw
you
you
again.
watching Dragon Ball Z. I know what's going on in there.
You will call me Ed or Mr. McDonald. Nothing else.
Trust no one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't believe it doesn't make you laugh. With you. Why does it not make you laugh? It's just too serious, or it just like reminds you too much of getting screamed at as a kid.
I mean, my father is the embodiment of wrath.
Yeah. But what can he do to you? That's why it makes me laugh with my dad, is because I'm like, he can't do anything to me. When I was a kid, it scared the shit out of me because I was like, he'll hit me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But as an adult, I'm like, he's so slow. He takes 3 minutes to get out of a chair. He's not going to hit me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My entire family sort of like exists on a stand your ground basis.
Yeah.
So everyone has their room
Yeah.
or you go to, and once you're in the room, don't go in the room.
Yeah.
But like, you know, if he's in a bad mood, things could escalate always. There's
Well,
always up.
Do you fight back with your dad? Like, if your dad starts screaming, does it make you mad and you kind of like get in the like.
Everyone has a stand your ground.
Okay, yeah. See,
The
because
only
me with
way-
my dad, I don't ever fight him back because I'm like, he's a fucking loon, you know.
Yeah.
But my sister does fight him back, and she gets driven crazy by my dad because it's hilarious, kind of. Because I'm like, he's senile, you know. You can't
Yeah.
fight back with this guy. He doesn't know what's going on.
I don't know. Yeah, I have I don't like conflict, but
Yeah.
I will meet it
Oh,
head
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
But yeah, the idea of antagonizing my dad for kicks is just like, that's going to result in physical something.
Yeah.
You know, either a phone is going to get smashed into the wall.
Yeah.
Or my mom and him will start fighting, so now I've created more conflict.
Yeah.
And then everyone is having a bad time, and then everyone will explode into just like a tense silence.
Oh yeah, everyone
it's like-
laughs at my dad when he gets mad.
No.
As long as he's getting mad at me. If he gets mad
No
at me,
wonder he
everyone
keeps
laughs.
getting more and more red, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. He's like, I have all this rage and it goes on fallen ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Very
mom is
funny.
also an embodiment of rage, so
Really. Yeah.
we're all trying to keep each other
Yeah.
soothed, and then
My mom's pretty chill.
Well, it's good, Darcy. You're so calm.
I know,
There you go.
I know, I am not,
My dad's the embodiment of wrath, and my mom's the embodiment of rage, and I'm just a chill guy.
and I'm just
Cool guy.
Yeah.
I'm just a cool guy. Some people say I'm the embodiment of lust.
I'm the embodiment
kinda
of a
guy of
player.
lust.
I'm the baby of the family.
We all got to have one of the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
I got to be lust.
mine would definitely be gluttony for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Gluttony or
I can't
sloth.
stop eating all this pussy, man.
I'm a glutton when it comes to lust.
I'm a glutton for pony.
I love eating pussy.
Come on.
Yeah, no, my dad was like I've talked about this before, but he was like a slow simmering boil,
Yes.
you know, where
I got one of those on my ass right now.
Speaking of ass, Jimmy's mole. Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow, yeah, that was
thing is
crazy.
He's gotta
Big and
get that-
brown.
He's got to get that thing taken
Yeah.
out.
I think it's a scary looking mole.
But yeah,
Yeah.
my dad was like a slow simmering rage, and my mom was just like 0 to 60,
Yeah.
like volcano.
Yeah.
So you kind of figured out how to navigate them. It was like mom's gonna fucking snap.
Yeah.
Dad is just kind of always simmering.
My dad,
But
my
he's chill
mom
now.
was as bad as when I was a kid.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my mom was a huge cunt, but now,
Crazy.
Now she's the coolest.
Oh,
now
yeah.
she's like number one. You know.
Charlie,
Charlie,
Get
over here.
Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah, but when I was a
Charlie,
kid,
come watch Alf.
Charlie, we get to watch all the Disney films back to back.
Charlie, he
Then
eats a
jump over
cat.
your sister as fast as you can.
Charlie, he eats a cat in this one. Come eat 14 hamburgers and then jump your sister.
yeah, fat kid, angry
Come on,
parents.
Charlie. We like to keep you nice and fat.
It is crazy how
Your
fat
mom
I was as a
your
kid.
mom would rage at you. She'd go, "You blockhead."
And you went, you cunt. You motherfucker.
All right, we're playing football. You're kicking it. Let's
You
go.
kick.
I got ya, you fucking
Yeah, my mom
idiot.
got so angry at me one time. She wanted me to get a Christmas tree, and I just got this like really beaten down and old little Christmas tree.
And she just beat the
She
fuck
just
out of me.
screamed at me. She didn't understand the true meaning behind Christmas.
Did you get your mouth washed out with soap when you were a kid?
No, I got hit with a wooden spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like a very Irish thing. Wooden
Yeah.
spoon.
Wooden
Yeah.
spoon, yeah.
Wooden spoon.
I think it might be just England.
I thought it was like an Irish thing. I
Or
know
no,
because
but
there's like a
but I
drawer
think-
that you would rattle if you're about
Sorry,
to get it.
Irish people. I think it's like the British Isles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I think Scotland and England do it
Yeah.
too. Yeah, the rattling of the drawer.
Yeah.
Oh, your
Yeah.
adrenaline fucking spike when you're being a cheeky little little
Oh,
bugger,
yeah.
and then like we lived in a like our floor was just concrete with like a little bit of carpet over
Yeah.
it. The idea of heated floors is crazy to me. Where I'm like, you just have hot feet.
Yeah.
So the house is pretty cold, but you could. Well, my mom had a stomp.
Yeah.
So when you'd piss her off, she'd be like, and then you just hear like, and then you'd hear the rattling of the door. Adrenaline is through the
That's,
like
yeah.
you'd be like,
Oh no! Either she's about to make an awesome soup, or I'm getting my ass beat.
yeah.
That's,
I don't think
I
she's
hope it's
stirring.
My
think
dad's
she's
my dad's
stirring.
mom would just like smoke cigarettes inside, and they like were doing pretty well for themselves.
Yeah.
But she would smoke cigarettes inside and just sit on a plastic chair, which
Whoa.
was crazy to me because they were like doing pretty well. Like they lived in a nice house.
Yeah.
And she would just be sitting in a plastic chair watching this like tiny TV in the kitchen. And apparently, if like I never actually saw it, but if like my dad or if like some of my cousins would start acting up, she would just like slowly get up with a cigarette and just walk over and
Oh.
just
Oh.
start rattling it.
God, yeah,
Yeah.
that is terrifying.
Yeah, it was like nothing makes you want to like jump through a window.
Yeah.
Like hearing that, like I would immediately be like, I'm gonna go outside and I'm not gonna come back for 3 hours.
Yep.
And then I'd come back for 3 hours and be like, are we chill?
Yeah.
I feel like my parents kind of caved in, and whoever I was with were just like caved in on swearing pretty quickly. We're just like, eh.
Oh, my parents hated swearing when I was a kid.
Same.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
hated it. I
Once-
wasn't allowed to say like stupid or crap. You know, like they hated
Those
it.
kids always turn out like freaks.
Well,
Those
except
weren't
for me.
Yeah, those weren't swears.
Yeah.
I told you about Matthew, the kid that would smash bugs with a rock and tell them to shut up.
yeah. yeah.
Like that's to me like, oh, my
Yeah.
dad cursed like a sailor.
Yeah.
And then my mom would be like, tiny ears, and he'd be like, oh, God,
Fuck.
But
Yeah.
like, so I knew all the swears. I just knew I wasn't supposed to say them. But I remember one time at school, I called a teacher a prick,
Yeah.
and the teacher was just like, "Never say that word again." And I was like, "That's not even like a swear in our house."
Yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up, you prick.
You
and they were
prick.
like,
One time when I was driving, when I was a kid, I was driving with my mom and my sisters, and my sister didn't want to like do something. I was like, come on, don't be a pussy. And my mom spazzed. She's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck did you just call your sister?
Yeah.
And I was like, pussy. And she's like, do you know what that means? And I was like, it's like a wussy. And she's like, no, it's not. You never fucking say that again. Yeah. Didn't know what a pussy was.
"Still
Damn.
don't."
Still don't.
I used to
Still don't, but I bet it tastes like shit.
I used to work in a school very briefly for like 2 days. I worked in this school, and it was a very inner city
It
school.
was a pussy eating academy.
Yeah. And they said, class number 1, how to eat pussy. Class number 2, how to eat ass.
Mr. McDonald, why don't you come on in here and show these kids what's
but
up?
it
All
was-
right, all right, everybody. You know how normally you dissect a frog? We're gonna eat a dead sheep's pussy.
Come on in here. There's the eye, and there's the thing you eat.
You just put your little tongue on
All right, this is our first science experiment. You got to find the G spot.
it. You doing it on me.
Ew.
Ew.
And no, it was a school. There was I think your buddy. I don't want to say his name on the
Yeah.
pod, but he lives right across from it.
Okay,
it's like
yeah,
a
yeah.
brutal fucking school.
Oh, yes, he does,
Inner
yeah.
city school that's specifically catered to just indigenous kids
Yeah.
who are off res.
Yeah.
So it's like kids from the interior who come to Vancouver and they don't have like a reservation they're connected with, so they only go to that school. It was fucking insane school.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the teacher just being like, So, when they come in here,
You gotta show
You
them how to eat pussy.
you gotta show them how. No, she was like, you just gotta choose your battles, okay? And it was like this probably 40-year-old indigenous woman who looked like 65.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she was like, you just gotta choose your battles, okay?
yeah.
Most classrooms have like one education assistant. What I do, this classroom had 4 of them.
Holy shit.
And
How
there
many
was-
kids were in it?
Most classrooms that I was working in were anywhere from 22 to 25 kids. This classroom had 11.
So you had like 3 kids each.
It was insane.
Oh my god.
It was insane, and like I get one kid comes in early. She's like, "We have a slow approach. It's whoever just comes in first." And it wasn't only indigenous kids;
Yeah.
it was just like a lot of at-risk kids.
Yeah.
And like one kid came in and started working, and this EA that was there for a while was like, "Good job, Joseph. Okay, what's the next one? Fuck you!" And he goes, "Okay, let's try the next one." He just stonewalled them.
Well, I'm not gonna pick that battle.
all the kids
after another.
Yeah.
swore like just nonstop, like
Yeah.
just spoke fucking insanity.
Yeah.
And they all had the same music taste as a 35-year-old white guy.
Really?
Love 90s
Wu-Tang
hip hop.
Clan, yeah.
Love 90s hip hop, and they
Tupac.
fucking loved like rock from like
Nirvana.
2005 downward.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
so it was like,
hilarious.
thank fuck. Hey, do you guys know Weezer?
Oh my god, that's
Y'all
crazy.
fucking love Weezer.
Yo, I
was
fucking
in,
love Weezer,
Like
bitch.
mostly those classes because I was like a learning disabled kid.
Yeah.
No, this wasn't LAC though. This is like specifically for like a school, not for like these are
Right,
like
so
disabled kids.
I'd be in classes with those kids.
Yeah.
Right before they got shipped off.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
like 8th grade.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would like in elementary school and stuff. I would be with them where they'd be like, "Fuck you," and I'd be like, "I don't think we're gonna see Joseph next month."
yeah,
Uh-oh, Joseph's going to a different school soon.
yeah.
yeah.
I think Harry's gonna fight the teacher again.
Yeah.
I some of them were nice kids. I'd be
Honestly,
friends
some of the
with them.
coolest staff ever worked there.
I
Some
bet.
of the kids ruled. Some of the kids were like a riot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
some,
yeah.
Of, some of those kids were really fun, and then you just see like the flip switch. The
Oh
switch
my
flip,
God, yeah.
And they just like snap, and it was at the time I just were like, well, it's like a dog, you can't do that thing, but now it's like, oh, that's a trigger. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to like. Just because it's kids, I'll tell you off podcast. This
Yeah.
one feels
Yeah.
like I'm
Yeah.
kind of, but
No, yeah,
there's
you don't
a
wanna
connection
dox
to
the
you
kids.
through there.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, there's a connection to you, which like really threw me through a loop.
Yeah. All these kids were huge fans of your album.
While it still worked.
Yeah.
While it works, they were huge DBC. They went, hold the fuck up. You know DBC?
yeah.
No way. That guy's our king.
Holy shit. It goes Ice Cube, Pearl Jam, DBC, number 1.
I do like have like whenever people you know, like when you see like a POC comedian and
Yeah.
they're just like so supported by their community, and there's always that thing where they're like, I went back where I'm from, and you know the people that brought me up, where I'm just like, I should be trying to connect more with like indigenous kids that I went to school with. Where I'm just like, what's up, guys?
What's up, fuckers?
What's up,
it's me.
fuckers? Hey,
It's
Yeah.
me, Porky Pig. Hello.
If I can get a male indigenous fan base, I
Oh.
would be
Oh,
so
buddy.
happy.
That'd be awesome.
And those shows would be fun as hell.
Those shows
Those would be
Those
such a
would be
fucking
so
ride. Are you
fun.
kidding
Yeah.
me? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's a blast right there.
I honestly-
that is
I-
some of the most joke
Oh, yeah.
enthusiastic.
I
people.
honestly think the closest thing the West Coast has to West
To
Coast of
Black
Canada
Rooms.
to Black Room or to like Def Comedy Jam shows
Yeah.
are indigenous rooms.
Yes. Yeah.
Just
yeah.
like anytime Keith Nahani puts on a show.
Oh yeah.
or, like Chuck Cleese comes through and does stuff. You're like, this is fucking crazy.
they're fucking down to clown.
There
Oh
was-
my
yeah.
god.
There was
they are.
when I did that show with Simon King in Chilliwack, I was kind of doing the door, and like people were coming in. There were a lot of Simon King fans. They
Yeah.
were like pretty hyped for it. And then this indigenous couple kind of walked by, and they were like, we're just kind of looking for something to do for the night. And then I think he was like going to camp or something, so he's like, I got to stay sober for the night. So he's like, I don't want to drink. And I was like, you can come in and watch the show if you want. And his girlfriend visibly didn't want to come in for the show.
Yeah.
And he was like very like, we could go.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's up to you. I'm not going to put you guys like in a, not going to make you guys fight.
Yeah.
But I was like, we're here, and like you can have a soda water, And he was like, "You guys gonna do native jokes?" And I was like, "100% no." And he was like, "Come on." And I was like, "Dude, we're not going to."
No.
I was like, "No, man." And then they left, came back.
Yeah.
There was a whole thing with buying tickets where he like the link wasn't working, so he couldn't buy tickets. And I was like, "Dude, just come in for
Just
free."
sneak
Yeah,
in,
I was like,
yeah.
"Just sneak in. You guys seem great." And then he ended up like figuring out the link and like came up to me later and was like, "Just want you to know that I bought tickets." And I was like, "You're the man." So at the end of Simon's set, Simon didn't know any of this happened.
Yeah.
The end of Simon's set.
He does 25 minutes of native jokes.
So
He has
he's
20 minutes on residential school.
he's riffing and then he's kind of like bringing it down and like kind of just like, all right, I'm gonna get out of here pretty soon. And then the guy was like, do a native joke, and the whole bar was like, it's so
Pin
tense.
drop, yeah.
And like Simon, you could kind of see him like doing the math in his head, and he was like, no. And then he was like, well, like, kind of threw like a couple out, and like
Yeah.
only that table laughed. And he was
Yeah.
like, all right, we're getting out of this. And then afterwards, a guy came up and was like, that was awesome,
Yeah.
man. He was such a rad dude. But I was like, yeah, you pulled a pin on a grenade for
Oh my
like
God,
this
yeah.
room of mostly white people.
Yeah.
Mostly like white, super liberal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so scared.
I had like one indigenous joke perform well online, and then the next show after that, there was like 3 or 4 indigenous women in like
Hell
aunties
yeah.
in the audience,
Oh, nice.
and they were clearly just sitting there waiting for the one joke.
Did he say it again?
Of course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They didn't really like most of my set, and then I did the one joke, and they were like, yeah.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, my
It
bad.
felt like they
Alright.
came for like one song. And
Yeah.
they're like, okay, we can go.
My guy.
We didn't listen to the album. We like the single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta
Yeah.
piss.
Also, dude, you have put my whole household onto Ethnoguesser.
Really?
Legit, I
Yes.
turned it on yesterday. I was
Yeah.
on the phone with my girl, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll try this Ethnoguesser." She's like, "Could I give it a go?" And Robbie's like, "Oh, I was really stumped on the first one." And I was like,
Whoa.
"Oh, you've been playing this?" And he's
Yes.
like, "Yeah."
Yes,
And I was like, "Oh my
dude.
god!" And then
Yeah.
my girl today was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, me and my sister did the first one. We got a bullseye immediately."
Let's go.
So anytime that there's an African presenting person, I will
Yes.
take a photo and send it to my girlfriend. and be like,
Yes.
"What's your guess?"
whoa, is
And
she
she
good?
is knocking that shit out of the park.
I bet.
The inter-African racism really comes out of her. she's like, here's where they are from, and I have a word for them.
Here's where they're from, and here's why I do not like them. Yeah.
Also kidding.
Yes, of
Kidding.
course.
Don't
Your
listen to
roommate
this.
was nailing it, wasn't he?
Robbie's on fire, dude.
Really?
Robbie is good with it. The
Wow. I
European
could
stuff,
see him
Robbie
getting really
kills
into
with it.
Yeah.
Kills with the European. Yeah, like is really on with the European.
Dude, it's so fun.
it is fun.
Yeah.
and
I
it
can't
also
believe Darcy won't get into it. On principle, it seems. Have you been doing it?
No.
Fuck. You have a gift. and you're not
yeah,
using
Darcy,
it.
you're really throwing this away, dude.
You are. You're throwing your whole life away.
Just doesn't interest me that much.
It's so fun. God, it's a great game. Yeah. You feel a little racist when you do it.
But also, it feels so. Never mind. It almost feels like it's reaffirming your beliefs when you're like, I knew it.
Yeah.
It's the only time you can look at an ethnicity of person and say, I was right about you.
I was talking about this with Randy yesterday because I was like, your girl said that her and Randy look similar, right?
Which I don't see at all.
Me neither. Yeah,
In
yeah,
the
yeah.
slight- They both have big cheekbones.
Yes, but then I was like, I wonder if you got like a blind person and you were
To
like,
feel
feel
my
both
girl's
their
faces.
faces, and be like, do you think they're
And do not
sisters?
feel their hair.
Yes, do not feel their stop right here. And then I was like, do you think a blind person can tell when someone's black when they touch their face?
Yes.
They can tell when they're Somalian.
They can tell
I know that for
They can
sure.
tell when they're black because they pull their hands away and there's so much lotion on them.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells like cocoa butter. Yeah.
they can tell they're black because they hear, get your fucking fingers out of my face.
Because they start going to reach and then you go, I know you ain't reaching for what I think you're reaching for. And then they touch your face and they go, all right.
All right.
I went to summer camp and there was a black kid named Lucas, and my cousin asked to feel his hair, and I didn't, and I still feel better than him.
Nice.
We
Yeah.
were like 12.
He has
Yeah.
to feel his hair.
Yeah.
What'd the kid say?
Lucas was like, yeah, sure. And
Have
everybody
you guys,
felt
I've
his
never
hair.
had the inclination to want to do that.
I
Like, I
haven't
remember
either.
being a kid and
No.
being like, I'm not curious about that at all.
No.
Although, what does your ass look like?
I want to feel your ass. Yeah. No, there was one black kid in my whole school.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
There you go. You were the mediator for him.
Yeah.
Bob. No,
I said,
sorry. but go on.
No, you can't see the waves. Not
Yeah.
ready. They ain't ready yet.
Bobby taking off his do-rag. Waves ain't ready here.
Waves are shit.
No,
shit,
but
it's
go-
been like a year and a half.
Go on though.
No, there was one black kid in my whole school. She was from Africa, moved over, you know what I mean? Never touched her hair. Never wanted to. Never it was never a thing. I didn't even know that was a thing until I was like older and people were like, never asked to touch a black person's hair. And I was like, why would you?
Yeah.
I would,
Yeah,
it's weird.
I remember grade 8 we had to name out like different for some sort of project of socials, and like I have like a pretty diverse high school, not a lot of black people because it's Vancouver, but like we had to just name out different like stereotypes for people.
Yeah.
And my old roommate,
Crazy thing to bring into a room of
I
8th grade.
know, my old roommate, my now
That's
old
insane.
roommate,
It'd be really funny if they went with like old school stuff, like Polacks are lazy.
my old roommate hit the thing of like black people love fried chicken. I remember the whole room was like, what? Like no one had heard it, and we're like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think I've said this on the podcast, but like the stereotypes that I got brought up with were just from like the one black kid that was like in my proximity from like when I played basketball, where I was like, ugh, you know, black people always late, always crushing on Michelle Kwan. Everybody knows that.
Always giving me wedgies.
Yeah.
Black people love grabbing the back of your underwear and pulling as hard as they
Yanking.
can.
Oh no! Don't feed into what the comments want.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Don't feed into what they want. They want to.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think
that's
I've
right.
ever even had a wedgie.
I have.
Like,
oh,
as a
buddy,
joke
I had a
from a
wedgie.
friend?
I had a wedgie like 6 weeks ago.
What?
Yeah.
You just made them fucking.
I know.
bust.
Like a few months ago, me and my friend Callum, we were like wrestling. It was me, my sister,
I
Neil.
hate that we're telling the story.
It's a funny story. Me, my sister,
With
Neil,
you,
and
it never
Callum.
is.
We were. I'm actually so bad at telling stories. It's insane.
This is great. Go on.
We were wrestling, you know, and we were getting pretty into it, you know. And we were like, me and Callum were wrestling, and Neil and Meg were like, "Stop!" Like we were in Neil's basement. He's like, "You're fucking up the base. You're like too big to do this." And we were wrestling, and then Callum grabbed my underwear, yanked it as hard as he could. My underwear ripped. It ripped in half.
You got
And
an
then my
atomic
sister's
wedgie.
like, "You guys are 30," and I was like,
You got an atomic wedgie.
I got an atomic wedgie at 30 years old. It
Damn.
felt fucking crazy. What time are we at also? I got to piss.
Oh, I mean, we can call this one a little early.
All right.